Well, hello there. Thank you for joining me today. I have a response video going to Josh at Play More Games. He asked me for some of my favorite retro games for retro consoles. This is kind of a thing going around amongst a group of us. Real Bit Wars has done it. Dad Racer's done it. Josh at Play More Games has done it. I'm going to start with reverse chronological order from the time that I picked up the console. So this is going to be a little confusing for people, but it seems fair to me. Berserk for the Atari 2600. Yeah, I got my 2600 back for my 41st birthday just recently. So that's the most recent console. And that's my favorite game for the Atari 2600. Next is my WonderSwan. And maybe you can't read that. It says Rockman and Forte. WonderSwan. Great little console. I've been playing that game a ton. Something that's really new to me is Game Boy. I never had a Game Boy. Just recently started getting some Game Boy games. Started around Christmas with Secret Santa gift from Ask the Cheese Gaming. But this is Solar Striker. I got Solar Striker from back in the day gaming as a trade. All right. Next, in chronological order. This one was tough. Neo-Geo. Shock Troopers. This is my MVS kit of Shock Troopers. I'm not going to pull it out because I don't want to. It's in really great shape. I like to keep it that way. This is a wonderful game, and I need to play more of it. Really. It's so good. Next up, Dreamcast. Phantasy Star Online. I still have my original online code from, dial-up days. Right there. Wow. How cool is that? Love that game. Played it for hours on end. Phantasy Star Online. I am actually capping my retro consoles at the Dreamcast. I think anything 2000 and newer is it's for me, it's not retro. Next, PlayStation. Medal of Honor Underground. You are a French resistance fighter in this one. It's really good. There's a lot of espionage stuff. And you get to shoot Nazis, and that's always good. Next up, SEGA CD. Lunar, Silver Star. It's so good. I had it for Sega CD. I had it for PlayStation. I like the Sega CD version better. I just think it's a better game. Next, TurboGrafx 16 CD-ROM Splash Lake. Now, if you tuned in to my top 10 video, you'll notice that some of these titles are different than what I had listed for my top 10. And really, this is kind of a best of the rest video that I'm doing right now. Just because I didn't want to be redundant and list the same games that I had listed previously. Okay. Chronological order. Now this is going to throw a little wrinkle in the mix. Game Gear. Dragon Crystal. Dragon Crystal is really cool. It's a demake of Fatal Labyrinth that came out on the Mega Drive, Sega Genesis, and honestly, the game is better for it. For less content, they made a better game. And this is the weird part. TurboGrafx 16. Yes, I had a TurboGrafx 16 before I had the Game Gear, and then I got the TurboDuo, which had the CD capabilities. But my favorite TurboGrafx 16 game is Final Lap Twin. A little racing game, a little role-playing game. Super fun. And then, next up, Nintendo. And when you're talking about the NES, is there any better game than The Legend of Zelda? This is my favorite Zelda game. It's so dang good. And I play it all the time. Next in line was the Super Nintendo. I know, I got a Super Nintendo before I got an NES. How weird is that? My favorite Super Nintendo game is Top Gear. My second favorite game is Link to the Past, but I don't have Link to the Past. I have to represent my collection, honestly, and so I don't know. Mario, maybe. Second favorite game on Super Nintendo is every Mario. But how about Super Famicom? How about Super Ninja-kun? You say, what? It's cool. It's a little action platformer ninja game. I think it's 2 players simultaneous. It's so much fun. And I love it. I play it all the time. Man, Mega Drive. I only have 2 Mega Drive exclusives. Zero Wing, Veritex. They're both space shooters. The music is better in Veritex. Everything else is better in Zero Wing. Everything. So Zero Wing gets the nod. Veritex goes to the pile, I guess. Sega Genesis. I had listed, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe 2, King's Bounty. Those are some of my favorite Sega Genesis games. Man, and I had a very difficult decision to make. Shining Force 2, Phantasy Star 2. How about Phantasy Star 4? It's a explosive finale, indeed, and such an amazing game that it won't even sit on the stand. It's so amazing. But if you haven't played Phantasy Star 4, it's really good. But you really, the story is all wrapped up with a nice bow in Phantasy Star 4. Play them all and finish your quest with that one. God, my first console that I still have games for is the Sega Master System. And it's another situation where I just can't choose. So I won't. My favorite game for the Sega Master System is both games. Golvelius, Valley of Doom, and Ys, The Vanished Omens. Well, that's it. My favorite games for my retro consoles. Go ahead and tell me how dumb I am or how brilliant I am. Especially the brilliant part. I might actually comment back to you if you talk about how brilliant I am. I hope you enjoyed the list. Thanks for wasting 10 minutes of your time. Have a great one. Bye now.